All right, let's get into it. Hey, how you doing? My name is Santito, and welcome back to another Dokkan battle video, guys. Oh my God. Look at who we got on the screen, bro. Super Saiyan 4 GOGETA, guys. Today, we're going to be breaking down the details and the animations for the brand new AGL LR Super Saiyan 4 GOGETA unit on Dokkan Battle. This is part 2 of the GDC Global Dokkan campaign over on Dokkan Battle, clearly. I never got a video up regarding summons. Stay tuned, y'all. Stay tuned. At some point, you're going to get a video, and it's going to be a summon extravaganza. That's all I'm going to say. But we got some hype info right now regarding, obviously, the brand new Super Saiyan 4 GOGETA. And I wouldn't want to spoil it typically, but I mean, I'm going to. And Omega Shenron. I mean, that's just who we have. All right, that's who we've got. All right, so I'm not even gonna waste any time. This dude's for a different video, but right now we're going over this guy right here. Okay, this is the meat and the I say meat and potatoes too much. This is the left and the right nut. What am I talking about? I don't even know, bro. But this is hype. All right, I do have some thoughts regarding just the overall, idea of running back a Super Saiyan 4 GOGETA. Now, I will say this is the first LR where we are getting just a straight Super Saiyan 4 GOGETA. We haven't had this before. Just a straight up Super Saiyan 4 GOGETA. So this is hella hype, and I'm totally cool with it. But yeah, I mean, I don't know why they wouldn't just do that for Vegito. I think that there's a disconnect there, and it's a little weird. But again, that's for a different video, guys, because today we're going over the info. So let's get into it. Before we do, obviously, you know how we do it. We're going to start with the animations, and then we're going to go on to the kit. So I have the video pulled up here. I don't know where. Which one is it? It's going to be the shorter one. Damn, they're basically the same. Okay, it's that one. All right. So, let me go ahead, pause the music, and play the video. You know how I do it. Oh, wait. What is up with the quality? This quality is some buns. Damn. Whatever. It is what it is. By the way, the units are already out. I know I'm late. I've had family over at my house for the past few days, and I'm spending time with them. Low-key, that's my priority. So, but I mean, we're here now, okay? So I'm getting to the video. I know. I'm sorry. I'm late. My bad, y'all. My bad. Oh, all the sound effects. And the OST is also fire. Like, what? What? Who are you? Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. That's so gas. This is... Oh, my God. What? Bro. Oh, nah. What the fuck? Bro, this is... Oh. Oh, my God. I don't even know. That is already so fire. And this is a counter, clearly. Already, that 12 key is so gas. Oh, let's look at this counter. Oh, my God, bro. What the fuck? These are Dokkan originals, by the way. Okay, all right. The kick wasn't super fluid, but yo, dude. Oh my God, what the fuck is this animation? What is this? What? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Are we dead ass? There's more, there's an active skill. What the fuck is going on? Steam, get the fuck up out of here. What the fuck? Bro, that AT key is so crazy. Oh my, bro. Oh my God. Who did they hire to make these fucking animations? What the fuck is this shit? Oh my God. I'm at a loss for words. Oh my God. you know I'm gonna run it back. Nigga, what the fuck? Bro! Oh shit, are we too early into the video for me to start dropping cusses? Oh, whatever, bro. Nah, this is crazy, bro. What? Yo, this is insane. Yo, these animations are crazy. The 12 key fucking gas. The counter is a little goofy looking there. That kick is not very fluid. I don't really like the kick, but regardless, the colors are popping. The 18 key is so crazy. What the fuck? And the quality is also not great. I don't know why, but bro, this active skill is stupid. Oh my god. W Carnival LR drop. Guys, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? I'm genuinely speechless. This is the first I've seen of their kits. What the fuck? Rakai, what are you doing here? Okay, let me go back. I'm genuinely at a loss for words. This is incredible. There's so much other stuff to go through. Okay, I did this because I want to see his stats. Yeah, guys. Yeah, we're cooking, guys. This is already insane. Just off the animations, I'm summoning. Just off the animations, you know I'm summoning. That's crazy. If in case y'all didn't know, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is one of my favorite characters in all of Dragon Ball. Funny thing is, didn't watch GT. I know, crazy thing to admit, but I did not watch GT. So for him to be one of my favorite characters already carries a lot of weight. Him, obviously all the fusions, like the big super hype characters, of course. I just flung my scrunchie. I don't know where it went, but like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is probably like top 3 in terms of hype characters for me. So I mean, I'm never going to not be okay with a unit like this. Wow. And look at the memes on the side here. This is just real shit, man. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. I do have the other stuff pulled up. Again, this is just Omega and then the banner unit pan and stuff, but we can ignore all that for right now. I'm over here getting notifications. I'm going silent. All right, so damn, bro, what the fuck? Okay, guys, I'm genuinely just like so speechless right now. This is awesome. This is so awesome. All right, so Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Let's get into the stats and shit. So off the board, off the bat, he's got 18.8k HP, about 14.5k attack, and then basically 10k defense. Just go ahead and add a rough 5,000 to each of those. That's kind of the stats we're working with. So obviously very regular and solid, decent stats. The stats, again, are not super important. They're important for LRs. As long as they're just LR level stats, that's cool. But sometimes LRs do have like crazy different stats. Like sometimes the HP is just like super high for whatever reason. Typically they're going to be good. It's just what the kit looks like that matters. So yeah. So let's go ahead and take a look at his stuff. All right, so Fighter of Ultimate Radiance, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Super AGL unit. Let's take a look at the leader skill. We got GT Heroes, category key +4, and 220% to stats, just like the Zamasu Goku Black unit, who did that for, I think it was Super Bosses? Is it Super Bosses? Man, I'm over here fact checking myself. Yep, Super Bosses. 220 to Super Bosses. We have 220 to GT Heroes. So obviously good category. In this current state of the game, it's not that amazing, but there are some heavy hitters on the category that we can definitely use. You know, obviously the new unit, we've got him, we've got these two right here, which just recently got an EZA. They're good. Pan, I'm hoping, is going to be good. Oh yeah, and then of course Super Saiyan 3 Goku, a very solid unit. We've got a team here. We've got to use a very usable team. So honestly, I'm not really too concerned. But those are pretty much the only units that you can use. So you got to kind of hope to have them. But anyway, And then we're probably going to be seeing some easy A's. I did kind of scroll through the Twitter stuff, so we can go back and take a look if I don't forget. But yeah. So passive skill, not ultimate. Unified Radiance activates the entrance animation when another 2 or more GT Hero category allies are on the team. Very easy condition. Shouldn't be a problem. That's his category. So, and you're probably going to be running him with 2 or more category, GT Hero category allies. So they left that real easy for us to get. Launches an additional super and all attacks are crits for 1 turn. That's incredible. Already, this guy is already kind of feeling like he's like fucking Beast Gohan or some shit. I don't know. Just based on the swag, the fucking animations, the card art, and this start to it, I'm feeling Beast Gohan vibes right now. Super class allies key +3 and 70% defense for 4 turns. What a crazy opening buff. Just 2 or more GT heroes. Remember right here, I mean, these guys obviously, I'm assuming having a second one doesn't trigger it, but maybe. I doubt it though. So you could run the Pan, you could run either one of these guys, you could run the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, who is still pretty damn good right now. You've got a lot of options, so not a problem. Yeah, I think those are probably the 2 units that you're going to want to run. Him, or these guys, and then this guy. So dope. All right, cool. Basic effects. Key +3 and 300% attack and defense. Beautiful. Great base stats. Receives an additional key +1 per key sphere obtained. Good key mechanic. Wish it was 2, but an extra 1 is not a problem. Shouldn't be an issue. And then especially with this massive 3 key support for the beginning, probably not an issue. I'm imagining we're gonna get some sort of key later on, I'm hoping, but we'll see. Yes, let me keep the graphic going. So attacks are effective against all types. That's just normal. So on top of the crit, which you get for 1 turn, you also get guaranteed crit or guaranteed effective attacks. So again, awesome. High chance of performing a crit. Wow. All right. So once the first turn thing goes away, you have high chance of critting. Guards all attacks. He just has guard. Awesome. 50% damage reduction. He just has that. Okay. What the fuck? This guy is crazy already. Obviously, I'm imagining the 50 is going to get raised up higher, but amazing. Launches an additional super attack. Again, another just flat out awesome thing. They are giving this guy lots to work with here. So I'm loving the direction and what's going on with this guy. So when attacking, 300% attack. Obviously, that is really good. I believe that's a multiplicative buff. So he's going to be hitting for crazy high numbers. When receiving an attack, 200% defense. So I believe that will kick in right when he's so before he actually gets hit for the first time. So that is also really fucking good. And then when receiving a super attack, he gets an additional 200% temporarily. So I believe the temporarily means just while the super attack is happening. So I mean, he literally has everything in his kit to combat just shit. He is just a monster. This is a crazy start to a part 2. When receiving a Ki Blast super attack. Okay, all right. This is I believe, I might be wrong. I've been off the game for a minute, but I think a lot of bosses right now are Ki Blast super attacks. So this looks like it's gonna go in a good way, in a good direction. Great chance of nullifying it. Okay, so you have a 70% chance to say, fuck you, get out of here. And countering with tremendous power. We love the counter. Now, Vegito has just counters on normals, so it kind of sucks that he doesn't have it on normals, but he does have a nullification and then a counter. Instead of, nullifying and then countering, or sorry, instead of taking it and countering, which is what Vegito does, this guy nullifies, and it's a super attack. He nullifies and counters, so that's really good. And then he just nullifies and counters if your HP is 70% or less when receiving it. So, like, he basically, your low health, This is so crazy. He's low health, he nullifies the super, and then says, fuck you, and counters. And if you're not low HP, he will just has a great chance of nullifying it and countering. And guess what? Even if you do get hit, he still has this crazy big 200% buff. Then this one already on top of it. He has the 300 up here. He has the guard. He has damage reduction. And he has built-in 5 dodge. Oh, no. Whoops. My bad. What am I saying? He does not have built-in 5 dodge. But already, all that is insane. All that is so crazy. So crazy. And there's still more. After receiving 3 or more attacks in battle, I'm glad it's not like 5, 6, or 7. 3 is reasonable. That's probably going to happen by his second turn. Launches an additional super starting from the character's next attacking turn. Okay, so you want to get this out as soon as possible. If you can get it by turn 1, hopefully if you get hit in his first turn, that way you can just have that additional super on his next rotation. That would be great, because you're definitely not going to get it with this. So you're not really going to have a crazy amount of additionals all at once, but like probably 3. 3 is probably what we're looking at. If not 2, or if not 3, then 2. So that's awesome, because again, he's also doing this right here. So that's awesome. After receiving 7 or more attacks in battle, so that's going to take a little bit longer. That's probably going to happen by his 3rd, maybe 4th turn. Key plus 4, so he just gets a guaranteed plus 4 key, which is great, because again, this 1 key is not like super crazy, but it'll help, obviously. And then he gets just guaranteed crits, so forget about high chance of critting. He just crits. Yeah, no need to put crit on this guy if that wasn't clear enough. I think obviously dodge and additionals are the way to go. Right now, it looks like he's going to be fucking destroying, big dicking the whole game, so I'm not even really concerned about anything else. Before we look at the active skill, we're going to go straight to his super attacks. The one thing I'm hoping for is some type of stacking, because, I mean, obviously, you know, the hardest, well, one of, if not the hardest fight in the game, obviously is 50 fucking turns, and stacking is really helpful in that fight. Even still, this guy just base will get you pretty far, but I'm hoping to see some type of stacking. So let's go ahead and take a look. Even without it though, he does have the ki blast nullifications, and I believe the Gogeta and Vegito are ki blast super attacks in turn, or you know, stage 40, or not stage, but like phase 49 and 50, but I might be wrong by that, so don't quote me. But 12 key raises attack for 1 turn, okay, and with the great chance of further, wait, what the fuck? Great chance of, no, let me reread this. Raises attack for 1 turn, which that's 30%, with a 70% chance of further greatly raising, which is greatly is 50. So 30 plus 50 is 80. So you have a 70% chance of doing 80% more damage on your super attack for 1 turn and causing colossal damage to the enemy. That's really good. That was kind of confusing. So, but it's for 1 turn though, so that's not a stack though. That's just, you know, raising for 1 turn and then further raising for 1 more turn. Further greatly raising. Okay. I don't know, the wording in the super attacks, if this is going to become a mainstay, the wording is going to have to get more clarified, because that's kind of weird, but I mean, I'm able to follow. All right, 18 key, the Ultra Big Bang Kamehameha. Greatly raises attack for 4 turns with a great chance, 70% chance of further massively raising for 1 turn, and causes mega colossal. So greatly raises is 50%, and that's for 4 turns. That's really, really big. And then a 70% chance of further raising it by 100%. That's 150%. That's a lot, but it's only for 1 turn. It's not a stack. So he is not stacking, which is a bit unfortunate. I would still be curious to see and know how good he is in that fight, in the Festival of Battles. I still want to know. I don't know if he'll get too far, but I mean, the nullifications are really low-key carrying, honestly, and then the countering, he might actually perform fairly well, even without the stacking. But that's the thing, is the stacking is kind of like in a way battling future proof. So I guess we'll find out. But I'm very, 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 very pleased and honestly surprised with how good he looks. Outside of Festival of Battles, I'm not gonna lie to you, this guy looks like one. He looks like Beast Gohan, but just now, right? Like, that's what he looks like to me. If we compare him with, you know, Vegito, who a lot of people will say is #1. Well, aside from Vegito and Rose that just dropped earlier this celebration, if we look at, damn, where are they? They are one more page up. So if we look at Vegito right here, he only really gets good in Vegito, which again is not hard to get to. It's just phase 4, I think. But you get all this stuff, but that's only at that point. But Gogeta, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, is looking crazy just out the gate like this. And then we didn't even go back and read the active skill. What am I doing? I'll go back to the links after. But already this shit is crazy. Let's take a look at the active skill. So Dragon Fist, obviously, can be activated starting from the next attacking turn after the character receives an attack. I need to pull up Beast Gohan, because this is like literally Beast Gohan. This sounds exactly like Beast Gohan, dude. They literally just took Beast Gohan's kit and modernized it. This is exactly his kit. All right. There's a lot of inspiration, obviously. So massively raises attack temporarily and causes ultimate damage to the enemy. Okay, nothing new. And then attack and defense plus 70% and all attacks become crits for 1 turn. Very, very good active skill. I do kind of wish there was more than just the 50% damage reduction, but he does have guard and he just has that. There's no condition for it. Beast Gohan doesn't just have like all his damage reduction. He eventually loses it at some point. Not all of it, but he loses some of it. So he's not just a god forever. And he also isn't like insanely good right now, but he's still very solid in a lot of the content. I'm just struggling to see if this guy is gonna be insane in Festival of Battles. That's the real struggle for me right now. But again, even if not, I mean, it's not like the worst thing ever. Yeah, I'm not upset at it at all. The thing is that the 8th or the 10th anniversary LRs do stack and are good in that fight because they build up, but this guy doesn't. So it's hard to say whether or not he's won, because he probably will not perform as good as they do in that fight. But I am a firm believer that in every other fight, this Gogeta is looking to be a bit better, actually, than the other guys. But I guess we also should be comparing them to these guys right here, who, you know, just came out the Celebration 2. I'm doing a lot of pulling up. It's just that it's basically, we're approaching the end of the video. Let me just go ahead and go over the links real quick. So we have Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, Saiyan Roar, Shocking Speed, GT, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. So obviously a lot of GT hero links, basically. And then I think one more character I should pull up is, let me go to page 3. I don't know why I went to 4. Here we go. Pull these guys up. There's a lot going on right now. There's a lot on the screen. But there's a lot of people that I can kind of pick and look at and kind of compare. So these guys obviously stack on their 18 and their 12 key. Once you transform, I don't think they do. I honestly kind of forgot. Yeah, they don't, but they still have some crazy buffs regardless. So there's that. And even still without it, I mean, like, just like look at this guy's passive and then look at Beast Gohan's. Where's Beast Gohan? Newfound. Here we go. Literally just compare. They literally look almost the fucking same. It is so funny. Like, the entrance animation, I mean, this is really buffing himself, but like basic effects, a lot of it looks really very similar. He literally just, I feel like if we use him in game, he's just gonna feel like a more modern Beast Gohan. And when Beast Gohan dropped, he shook the whole game up, was insane for like a year basically. So literally up until the new LRs dropped, he was just the fucking guy, that fucking guy. Sorry, the new anniversary. I said the new LR? Sorry, the new anniversary, like the 10th anniversary. From the 9th to the 10th, Beast Gohan was just that guy. And here, this guy will not have as much impact, but I'm comparing him to Beast Gohan because the kit feels very inspired and similar. He's going to have the same feel. He's going to work kind of the same way. And he carries the same fucking swag and aura, at least to me, but that's just me. But he also like I do think he's gonna be number one. It's just tough because when Beast Gohan dropped, we didn't have the the Festival of Battles. So in that fight, obviously you want to stack, and this guy does not stack. Beast Gohan does not stack either. So that's another reason why they feel some. Well, he stacks attack, but the defense is really what I'm talking about. So that's kind of where you feel it. But again, even still, I think this guy is going to be really good, and even in that fight, he still might perform really well. I just don't know how far he'd get before you really start to feel, him not performing as highly as you would want. So I guess we'd have to see. We'd have to wait and see. But I mean, everything else, I'm really happily pleased. I'm pleased to see all this shit. This is awesome. There's really not much more I could say. I mean, we covered pretty much everything. I'm not gonna do this on my next video with Omega, but I do need to run through that one quick, and I need to get this video up. So thank y'all for sticking around with this one. I'm sorry I didn't get that summon video up, but that's okay. It kind of works out a little bit more in my favor because I get to do this like real cool summon extravaganza video, and that's what I said I'm gonna do. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't know when I'm gonna have that up, but it should be up probably tomorrow, if not the next day. But we do have Omega coming up, so we are gonna cover Omega very shortly. So I will see y'all in the next one. All y'all take care and peace.